Good afternoon. It's Chris with So Crafty Chris, and today I'm going to show you how to make the freestanding lace Christmas tree ornament. I'm actually going to take you right from the very beginning. So when you buy the design, I bought this off of Embroidery Library, and I really like this design because it's quick and easy. It's not very many stitches. And I believe I bought one of the smaller sizes so that way I can make more than one. So I've bought this design right here, and then we're going to download the design, and I like to download it to my desktop so that way it's easy to find. And so as we're waiting for that to load up, okay, it's right here. If you can see, I already loaded it earlier. I'm just going to cancel out, and we're going to minimize this screen. And now we're going to go to my toolbox from Bernina. This is a program that came with my embroidery machine. I have the Deco B70, and it's a pretty good program, and it's pretty self-explanatory. So I've imported the design. So you go to import. I'm going to import it again so you can see, and you just double click on it. And I usually just keep the name at first. Well, guess not. Let's see. We'll just click on top of it, and there it is. This is the way it's going to show up, and this is the vertical on the 6x10 hoop. So this is the hoop that I'm using. It's the 6x10, and I've already hooped on the wash away stabilizer. It kind of looks like cellophane, and I double it up just because it's a lot of stitches when it's a freestanding lace. So the first thing we want to do is turn it so that it's horizontal, and I can get more than one on there, because that's a lot of stabilizer. It's not very cheap, and you want to try to utilize it as much as you can. So what you do is you go to edit, and you're going to scale and rotate, and I rotate it this way, and there it is. It's right in the middle. So I'm kind of figuring out if you just move it up, I'm trying to make this a little bit easier, and we're going to make a copy of it. You go up here, right up to the top of the screen over here. I don't know if you see my mouse, and we're going to copy, and we're going to bring the one we copied down. We're going to make 3 of these. And there's one, and then we're going to copy it again, and we'll take that one, and we're going to move that one down. We're going to go out a little bit so it's easier to see. Let's see. And I like to line up. You see that little square to center it? And that one, let's see, it didn't keep it, huh? Let's try this again. And just click over here. Let's go out. And let's double click on there. We're going to center it. I have enough room between them. It's like, okay. This can be a little challenging. Just click so it stays. That's what I needed to do. And I think I need to move it up a little bit because we want to make sure that it's going to fit in the hoop okay. So we're going to move these up a little bit because that center, the red lines, that's the center. So we kind of want to make sure we have enough room for it to all fit on the hoop. And I'll put that one right on the center line. And we'll move this one up. Okay. And let's see. So now we're wondering, is this going to fit on my hoop before we do too much? Because it is a little bit of work, and it takes a lot of patience, and you don't want to do all that work and then it doesn't even fit. So the best way I find is to go to the printer, and it's going to print out a picture of, there's the 3 trucks, and here's the colors. We're not going to print it out just yet, but we're just going to look at it, and then there's the 3 trucks. They fit fine. This is a regular size piece of printing paper, and that's about the size of my hoop, so we're good. So I'm going to X that out, because if you look at right now, if we were to take this and put it on my flash drive and put it on my embroidery machine, it's going to do each truck individually. So it's going to do the green, the red, the black, and then you're going to do it again and again. Well, it's kind of a pain sometimes to switch out the colors. So I like to make it where it does all the colors at the same time. So that to do that, you want to go over here on this side of the screen. You got this thing that looks like a stack of papers, and you click on that. And this is the order. It tells you sew sequence. This is the order. Let's see if I can make it a little bit bigger. There we go. This is the order that it's going to stitch over here on this side. And right now, if you click on this picture, it highlights this tree. So that's what it's going to click. And then the next color, you're going to have to trade it out, and you have to do the red. Well, if you want to do like all the trees, so you can just keep the green in there, the best way to do it is, so you go down to this tree, there's the green, and we're going to move it up. The little up arrow, just move it up and until it gets under the other green one. And then we're going to find, oh, if you go there, that opens it up. And here's the last tree, and we want to move that one up. So we're moving it up to be under. You can move your arrow up so you can kind of see. Now you have the 3 trees. So if you click here, you'll see this one right here, and then the middle, and then the one on the bottom. Now we're going to do the same thing with the truck. So if you look at this truck, it's the first truck on the top. And you go to the next truck, and we're going to move it up. And then we go down to the last truck, and we're going to move that one up. And there we go. We have 3 green trees, 3 red trucks, and then all the tires. And you can just leave the tires where they're at. It doesn't really matter because it's just going to be the black thread. And you could stop right there, and you could take it to your machine, and you could do different colors of trucks. You could do all red trucks. But I'm going to show you, like, if you want to do 2 red trucks and a blue truck. So I've already got my thread ready, because you need to have the 2 colors. You need to have the bobbin the same color. So we're going to have a blue truck, we have a red truck, we have black, and then I have green, but my green thread is back there on my machine. And what we're going to do is we're going to make this last truck blue. So you click on that, and you see it's blue, red here, it's highlighted here. You see this little palette up here? You click on that, and you can just click blue. You can type in blue and find it, it doesn't matter, any blue, and then exit out. And now you have the 2 red and the blue truck. So now let's take a look at it again. And you might want to go back. It saves it as you go, but this way at least you can make sure all that works, because this is easy. It's just 2 or 3 colors. But if you're doing this to a very detailed design that has several colors, it can get really confusing. So once you get it done, you don't want to lose it. So I go back and then double click, and now we're going to create a copy and name it 3 FSL, freestanding lace, which is all thread, Christmas trucks. And we'll say, okay. All right, so there it is. Now, let's click out of here so we don't move it. All right, we're gonna go to print. And now it has changed the sequence of the threads. Now I've already printed this out. And I don't know if you can see this or not, but on the threads, see we're doing 3 greens, 2 reds and a blue, and then all the black. And that's the order that you're gonna be putting it into your machine. And you wanna print that out, hitting the little printer up here, and it will print it out for you. It prints out this page, and then the next page, which is the actual size of your ornaments. So you'll know if it fits on your hoop or not. So I've printed it out, and I don't know if I can do this or not. I'm kind of new at the video, but we'll see. We have the 3 here, and we see that they fit on the hoop just fine. So sorry if it's not a very good shot, but I am just learning, and I wanted to give everybody an opportunity to be able to make these freestanding lace ornaments, because they make wonderful gifts, and they are really pretty simple and very few materials. So then after you print that out, you want to go over to your sewing machine. I have my flash drive in my computer, and it saved the name here, and you're just going to click save, and now it's going to your stick. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop the camera. I'm going to go back to my embroidery machine, and we'll see where we go from there. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. You can ask in the comments, or if you like it or don't like it, just let me know, and then we can improve. But let me shut off, and I'll head over to my machine.